Texas Memorial Stadium. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day. It's the LSU Tigers and the Texas Longhorns. Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
Thank you, guys. I have checked in with the Tigers head coach here pregame. This is a challenging environment, bringing his team in here against a very quality opponent. This has so many implications for postseason, rankings, strength of schedule, all of those metrics. But more important, he knows how hard it is to get a win here on the road. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. LSU ready to kick it away to get things started. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So the Texas Longhorns offense who will have the football first. Hollywood Smothers. He's coming off a 100-yard game and a couple of touchdowns in their last win. Manning with a play fake. Buys time to his left. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Here's Manning to throw. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. So already a challenge on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 9. Manning from the gun on 3rd down. Caught. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. The Longhorns will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll give it on the counter. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. The give to the back. They were all over it. 3rd and long coming up. To the air, it's Manning. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. And the Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. Here's Arch to throw. On target. Breaks out another sweet move and gets it down to the 40. That last completion left him with 2nd and 3. Let's see how aggressive they are. Trying to do it himself. Jumped on top of the pile. They'll come to the line for the 8th snap on this opening drive, facing a 3rd and short. He'll take it himself. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. The Longhorns kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They go play action with Manning. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
That last play, the kind of thing that can mess up a really good drive. It's 2nd and 17. Arch is going to throw for it. Under pressure. On the move, he fires. Right through his hands and incomplete, and he'll want that one back. It'll be 3rd down. They've methodically worked it down the field. This the 11th play of the drive, but the defense can get off the field now. Back's got it on the screen. Oh, he's got some space. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. Here comes the field goal unit. Oh, and he missed it. No good. And the score will stay right where it is after that miss. The Tigers offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. And we get our first look at Sam Levitt. He had a tough game in that loss last time out. 3 times he threw picks and only 1 touchdown pass. Running inside, it's Berry. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Fires to the wideout. Out wide left, it's Watkins. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. To the air, it's Levin. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. The give to Caden Durham. He's got the first down. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Quick give. It's Hall. There to stop him after a pickup of 1 to the 22. Ball's at the 22. 3rd and short coming. Can the defense force him to settle for a field goal? Keeps it himself. Maybe some room here. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. And the Tigers pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. On the ground, it's Hall. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. From the 1, it's 1st and goal as they try to open the scoring here. He'll keep it himself. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
It's what makes this offense so hard to stop. When you've got an athletic quarterback, you've got to worry about him in the running game, and there on the option, he makes the right decision, keeping it, and he caps off the opening drive of the game with a TD.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. The officials blow the whistle to stop play. There is a Longhorn shaken up. That is the freshman defensive end that they're very excited about. They're hoping that he's able to return to the game shortly. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. To throw, Manning. Keeping his eyes downfield. Breaks into the open. Slides to the ground, picks up the first down, and avoids the hit. The Longhorns headed quickly to the line.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
The give. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll move the tight end. Makes the grab down the middle. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Remember, they missed a field goal on their last drive, but at the very least, they need to get back in field goal range here on 3rd down. Drives inside. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. Guys, LSU has the lead here as we get a look at the numbers so far. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. He's changing the play. Handoff from the shotgun. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Manning. Got it. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple. 3rd and 6 yards to go. Manning on play action. Left side is Townsend. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. 4th down, Manning. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. And that decision will be questioned for a while. To the air, it's Levitt. Missed receiver there, it's incomplete. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. From the gun. Fires on the run. Nearly picked off there, and he might be the last guy on the field you'd expect to drop that one. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. And here come the horns. They've got it again on offense. Sees a crease. Turning it on. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. With the 1st down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Throwing Manning. Fires to the tight end. Makes the grab, down immediately. He picks up a few. Short completion on 1st down, and here they are with 2nd and 8. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Smothers. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the 1st down. They'll mark it right at midfield. And the Longhorns come to the line with a new set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And he's brought down after a short gain. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Sets his feet, it's Manning. Out wide left, it's Wingo. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. Manning from the gun on 3rd down. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force them into a 4th down. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. And he rushes it right through the uprights. It's good from 59.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Lets it fly. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. Long way to go on 2nd down. They'll go to the counter. And he could not get loose on the run. Horns up and ready to hook them. Serious noise on 3rd down in DKR. Look out. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. Going to field this one in tight quarters. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Oh, pressure's coming. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in. 2nd and long here. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early enough. And there are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal.
Makes a grab and room to run. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Arch Madness. It's dropped after taking the hit. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Tight end now in motion. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Makes the catch, it's Smothers.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Third down from the gun, Manning turns it upfield. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. From the gun, it's Smothers. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They'll need a bunch on second down. Play action, here's Manning. Fires to the middle. He's got an open man. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Now on the counter. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. Manning lines up in the gun on third down. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. Timeout called by LSU. That's their second. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the first down. And as we get deep in this first half, a 1st and goal and a chance to take the lead before the break. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Final timeout called by the Tigers. And now what will they come up with on this second down play? Tries again to get it in. And this defense is defending its goal line. Back-to-back stops right in the shadow of their own goalpost. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll run it here on 3rd and goal. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Longhorn!
Really nice physical running that time. Nice push up front by the offensive line. Getting it in for the touchdown. They now take a 1-possession lead here with just a little bit of time left in the first half.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point gives them a 3-point lead at 10-7. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to pass. It's Levitt. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Almost a D-lineman's dream, but he couldn't hang on. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Left side is Harris. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Looking left. The sure hands. It's Brown. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29.
Great job by the quarterback throwing against zone coverage. You cannot telegraph where you're throwing the football. You cannot eyeball a wide receiver. So great job by the quarterback using his eyes, not staring down his guy, and then throwing him open.
And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
A lot of scoreboard watching today, fellas, but fear not, Week 13, we've got you covered here on the College Football Update Show. We begin with Iowa, taking on the number 13 team, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. And it's the Hawkeyes, able to pull off the upset in this one, but by the narrowest of margins. The victory caps off a 7-5 regular season. Not the best outcome, but you'd have to think a bowl invite is on the way. Now back over to your game at DKR in Austin. This offense just continues to find a way to make big plays. No death by 1,000 cuts today. They are consistently gaining chunks of yardage, and it's reflected there on the scoreboard. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at DKR.
The Longhorns will kick it away to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the LSU Tiger offense comes out to start this drive. Back to pass, it's Levitt. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Blasted as he lets it go. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. Third and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun. Wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
And I tell you what, when defenses play zone, all eyes are on the quarterback. You have a zone to drop to, but you're setting on the quarterback, reading his eyes. Great job by the defense, understanding the ball was coming out, breaks on the football, goes and makes the INT.
The Longhorns head out hoping to move the ball on this possession. They'd love nothing more than to take advantage of that early second-half turnover and cash in and tack a little bit more onto this lead. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Here's Manning to throw. Gets it to the back. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Texas!
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming into the season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. Right side, it's Harris.
The number one goal as a defense is try to hit the QB as many times as possible. Try to rattle him, try to get him flustered a little bit. Nice job getting there, getting the hit on him, but nice job of executing by the quarterback. Taking the hit, delivering the strike.
DKR heating up and trying to make third down impossible here. On play action. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
LSU will bring the punt team on the field. Not a lot of room to make this catch. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. The run inside. It's Smothers. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Here's Arch to throw. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Third and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on fourth down by what they call here. Finds his big tight end. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. And the Longhorns will line it up on 1st and 10. Gonna run it. It's Smothers. There he goes. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Drops back. It's Manning. Makes the grab. He is wrestled down at the 17-yard line. They've got a first down in the red zone. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there. Long way to go on second down. Arch is going to throw for it. He wants it all. Touchdown, Longhorns! He got it right inside the pylon.
And a lot of times when you get down here in the red zone, man, it's players, not plays. Finding your individual matchups that you feel very confident in. And I'm not surprised they went to their go-to wide receiver. And I'm also not surprised that he won on the outside and got the touchdown.
And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. That drive covered 62 yards for the touchdown. And the score comes on a 17-yard throw for the touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. Got it in the middle, it's Watkins. The Tigers in a good spot here with second and short. The fake wants to throw. Working that left side now. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Fresh set of downs going up top. That's caught. It's Durham. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Sells the run, looking to pass. Just gets rid of that one. Second and long here. Looking downfield, it's Levitt. Out wide right, it's Thomas. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Hits inside, it's Berry. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Out wide left, it's Brown. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Selling the fake. Throws to the wideout. Complete in the middle. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. Can't hold on in the face of the contact. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Left side is Harris. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. They've worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's third and goal. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. I see a look of disappointment from this kicker, but that offense is happy. They'll stay out there and go for it. Fourth and goal from the 4. And the fourth down pass falls incomplete, and they'll have to give up the football. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. Straight ahead, it's Smothers. Nowhere to go. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. He leaves it with the back. And the defense was just daring them to throw over the top, and the offense didn't, and they got stuffed. Manning tries to pick it up on 3rd down. Makes the grab. How about that effort to get it out across the 20? They'll mark it at the 21. It's a first down. The Longhorns come to the line in the hurry up.
One of the things I love about the passing game we've seen on offense so far here is just how good the decisions have been by the quarterback. He's not being too greedy. When the shot plays have been there, he's taken them, and they've scored points because of that, but he just takes what the defense gives him, and you're just whittling away, and you're marching the ball down the field. Really good decisions by the QB.
Got his man. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. Very close to putting a bow on this one. Gives us a minute to check out the top 25 here in the final week of the season and to wonder what type of impact this result will have on these rankings. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. So the final period starts with a second down play. To the back. He's dropped.
That back had nowhere to go. Defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebackers swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
Trying to squeak through the pile. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. The Longhorns with the 1st and 10. They'll run it. Oh, he's got some space.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
They go to the draw. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Trying to run, it's Henderson. Just smothered on the play. Already 2 for 2 on 3rd down, but this time they'll need 9 to convert. Manning from the gun on 3rd down. Serious arm strength on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete. They'll send out the kicker here. The kicker will try to punch one through from 41 yards away. Smashes it between the uprights. And now the lead is extended a little further.
and they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter is sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we're looking pretty good.
On the run from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. On the direct snap, it's Wilson. In traffic, it's Thomas. Wildcat look didn't get much. Picked up a few on that one. Back to throw, it's Levin. Out wide left, it's Berry. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
This defense has really done a good job containing this superstar quarterback. But now it's a big-time moment. In the fourth quarter, you know the ball's going to be in his hands. Got to get to him. Got to ruffle his feathers, hit him a few times, make him feel uncomfortable.
The Tigers come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. The give to Caden Durham. He'll move it ahead and a good productive play on the ground. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Kept it on the ground, now they'll throw. Finds the tight end. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Looking for room straight ahead. Quarterback slides, and he's got enough for the first down. LSU moving the ball quickly down the field. Drops back on first down. Just gets rid of it before the heat. And he gets rid of it. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Complete out left to Wilson. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to throw on first. Caught in the backfield, it's Durham. Could not make his way to the corner. And guys, that completion might have helped the old confidence, but it didn't help the down and distance. 2nd and 10 here. Gonna look downfield again. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Dropping back, it's Levin. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Rush right in his face. The incomplete pass makes this series end in frustration as they turn it over on downs. They'll send the tight end in motion. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Motion from the wideout. Keep it on the ground. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. Running inside, it's Smothers. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. They stop him immediately, flying down the field, and get to him before he can even get started. First play of this drive. They're all over him. And it's a sack.
You know, it doesn't matter how talented you are as a quarterback, how accurate you are, how athletic you are. If you're on your back most of the day, it's going to be very hard to win the game. That's been the case for this guy here today. He's been under pressure. He hasn't been in rhythm. He's thrown an interception. This has just not gone his way.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Here comes the heat. They're going to get him for a safety, trying to make something out of nothing and still got stuck for the 2.
Great job on the safety there. And how about the D tackle just collapsing the pocket? There was nowhere for the quarterback to step up into to try to buy himself some time. That D tackle walked his man right into the lap of the QB, and he gets the safety.
After getting caught for a safety, they're lined up and ready to kick it off. Trying to get started. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. To throw, Manning. Makes the catch. It's Smothers. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Quick give. It's Henderson. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Pushes ahead. Breaks into the open. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today, and I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected. A lot of people thought their opponent might get them today, so they took this opportunity to make a statement and make an example out of their opponent.
And those are fun moments in the locker room, aren't they, Jesse? Like, everybody's doubting us. Nobody thinks we can win. It's really easy to motivate that type of squad. They played motivated. They played a little ticked off. I'm here for it. I love it. I love the excitement, the adrenaline, the emotion, and they earned a big dub today.
That's going to do it for us here. For David